What is going on, everyone? My name is Shaq, and today I have a little bit of an announcement, I guess, to make for NBA2K20, because the release comes out in, I believe, less than 7 days for me. And I have a big goal that I want to hit, or I want to make within the first day of NBA2K20. If that kind of gives you a hint as to what I want to do to start off. You may be wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses today. It's because, I don't know if you can tell, but my left eye, or right for you, is completely messed up. Don't ask questions. Just let me wear the sunglasses happily, okay? I am making almost like an announcement or a goal of sorts in this video. Although my annual video, my goals for NBA 2K20, it'll be this year, will be released closer to the release date of NBA 2K20. I'm gonna be releasing a best of NBA 2K19, all that stuff, that doesn't matter. Right now, I want to get into the thing that matters the most, and that is my goal for the first day of NBA 2K20, which is a pretty big one. Basically, my goal for NBA 2K20 to begin the year is to be the first one to complete Domination. And I know it's going to be very, very hard. Although I have some advantages. I'll get into all of the advantages and all the things that I've been researching and planning out to make sure that I can get this done. But I just want to quickly shout out my Twitch channel, because I am going to be streaming for a very long time. September 5th, 11 PM, I think, is when I'm going to be starting the stream. For Australians, I'll flash up any times maybe that are earlier for you guys, or sorry, that are more relevant for you guys, depending on where you are. I'm going to probably just leave up a different time zones for Americans and that, because that's the only other geographical location that I can think of that watch my videos regularly. But September 5th, 11 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time, I believe it is, I'm going to be starting my stream on trying to be the first to finish NBA 2K20 Domination. I'm hoping to have a lot of viewers. I'm hoping to have a lot of people joining me and, you know, bringing some entertainment with me. I'm going to have song requests. I'm going to try and make it as entertaining as possible, because it is Domination. It's more of a grind. It's a lot more of an endurance thing rather than, you know, skill and all that. Although it may come down to skill later on in the game. I have done a bit of research here. What I've currently labeled as a little bit of math. A little bit of math, a little bit of math. A little bit of math would be nicer. Little bit of math. So what I have predicted is that I should be able to complete Domination a little bit after everyone in America has begun. If I really wanted to, I could finish it around 1:45 PM. But that's without taking in a whole lot of factors, and I'll get into that. I'll get into those factors now. So basically, if we are going off of NBA 2K19 Domination, quarter lengths are going to be 5 minutes long. I don't see why they'd change it. If they do manage to change it for some reason, then I'm going to be very confused as to why they chose to. But hey, it's a game. Hopefully they've actually lowered it, so it'll be a lot easier for me to complete it. I mean, if they could lower it to 4 minutes, like everyone hopes and wishes they would, it'd make everything easier. But good chance it won't happen. I predicted 5-minute quarter lengths, 4 quarters, 20 minutes in total, plus 5 for all stoppages in the game, which is probably going to bring every single Domination game that I play up to about 25 minutes in total. And so, taking that into effect, 25 minutes overall for each game, and 33 games in the first Domination. So that's all of the East and West Conference teams, as well as Western Conference All-Stars, Eastern Conference All-Stars, and then the All-NBA team. That's 33 games times the 25 minutes overall it takes, is about 825 minutes in total, or to make it easier for you guys, 13 hours and 45 minutes. That's just taking into effect the game itself. That's not even close to, that's not even close as to what it's going to be. It's going to take a lot longer than 13 hours and 45 minutes, because at the most I'm planning to have about 5 minutes in between. So in the main menu screens, any other things, like if I need to go to the bathroom or something, stuff like that, those 5 minutes in between, I have to also times that by 33, as that'll be each game. That takes me to 165 minutes, or 2 hours and 45 minutes added on to the original 13 hours and 45 minutes, which gives me a grand total of 16 hours and 30 minutes. I've done the math for all this based purely off of estimation, and I think it's a decent estimation. I think 16 hours and 30 minutes seems about right. Now, I'm taking this into account with the Australian time as well, because the game will be released for me at 12 AM. And I know for a fact that at 12 AM, I'm not going to be starting Domination. I'm probably going to be opening up the game for the first time. So I got to take into effect that it's going to take a lot of time in between, and it's probably going to take longer than 16 hours and 30 minutes if I'm being completely honest, which is going to be very difficult. So we're taking the 12 a.m. with the original 13 hours and 45 minutes that we had just purely with the games. That'll take me to 1:45 p.m. So already we've got a 13-hour, 14-hour stream ahead of us. And then with the breaks in between, adding in those extra 2 hours and 45 minutes, it takes me to 4:30 p.m. At this rate, I'm planning to have a 16-hour stream purely on domination. Now, I also took into account time zones as well, because I know that although I'm in Australia, there's going to be people from Australia who are going to try and battle me to get domination done first, as well as the people trying to, in America, who want to get domination done as quickly as possible, because I know for a fact that Americans are the biggest competition I have here. I do understand that people like Witness 2K, Kills and Moy, there's probably a bunch of other Australian YouTubers, Australian 2K YouTubers as well, who are trying to complete my team domination first, and we're kind of in the front seat here, unless you take into effect people from New Zealand who are trying to do all that. I think we're in a good position here. Americans are 14 hours behind Australians. Most Americans are about 14. I think that's the earliest America can get it, is 14 hours before we get it. Sorry, after we get it. So by the time they start playing domination, it'll be about 2 p.m. So taking that into effect, we have about 2.5 hours of break time. If we're taking into effect that they're starting when we hit 2 p.m., we've had the game for 14 hours at that point. There's 2.5 hours in between where I can kind of just chill out. And, you know, take my time, all that stuff. I really feel as if I can manage to space it out, because I know there'll be Australians who won't space it out, who'll do it all at the same time, we'll at least be pretty close to being one of the first ones to complete it. At the moment, the two people that I am mainly focused on are Kills and Moy and Witness 2K. I know Witness is going to grind out for it. I've seen him talking about it on Twitter. I've seen Kills and Moy. I think I've seen Kills and Moy. No, I don't think I've seen him talk about it, actually, but I'm almost certain he will. I don't know why he wouldn't. He's in a prime position to do so. But I also took into account what the earliest time, based off my estimation, would be for Americans to complete domination. So if they start at 2 p.m. and it's taking them 16.5 hours to complete domination, they would have completed the first domination at about 6:30 in the morning on September the 7th, which is the day after 2K is released for Australians. It'll be very, very, very difficult to keep going and try and beat as many Americans as possible, because I think 6:30 has to be my deadline. Otherwise, from that point on, I for sure haven't been the first one to get it. I'm just hoping that I don't have too much on that may affect this, and I also believe that staying up for that long will kill me. So what's gonna happen? September 5th, 11 p.m. I'm gonna start up the stream. An hour goes by, 2K20 is released. I'm gonna try and finish as much as I can. If I have to do something or I have to go somewhere, then I'm going to use that as a break and then try and finish it off. I'm not allowing myself to sleep until domination is complete. The reason I'm not going further into like fantasy and all time is because I want to get videos released on it as soon as possible. I want to release my introduction to NBA2K, my team. I want to release completing 2K domination, and I want to release the gameplay for the card that's released. I think it's Amethyst Sam Jones, which I believe doesn't actually take too long to get that player. I think it's only 33 stars to get Amethyst Sam Jones. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to get Sam Jones quite quickly. I may be completely wrong. I'm trying to think off the top of my head here, because it's just coming to mind. I just remembered that domination is a bit different this year. I think it's just you unlock certain dominations at certain times. I have seen a lot of people talk about how you can unlock all-time domination really, really early this year. You can complete the regular domination and you get straight to all-time. I suggest for all the people who are trying to complete domination, don't try and do it too quickly, because all-time domination has been very difficult in 2K19, and I don't imagine they'd make it any easier. You gotta grind for that pink diamond, baby. Anyways, that's my entire layout for NBA 2K20 and my domination grind. Hopefully, I'll be able to be the first one to complete regular domination. If I do, I'll be extremely happy. You'll hear me say it for the entire year, which is probably something stupid to be excited about, but hey, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it if it's there. Hopefully, you guys will join me along on September 5th, 11 p.m. Australian Eastern, daylight time. If it's early for Americans, I apologize. But hopefully you guys will be able to join as soon as possibly, because the stream will go way into the early mornings for me, in which most of the Americans will be up. So you guys will be able to watch the stream. My Australian friends, absolutely. Everyone, just come along, come watch me grind. I'm gonna be smashing it out as best I can. I'm ready. I'm very ready. I haven't got like food or anything set up for the night, because we got a week till it happens, and you know, I need to save my money for other stuff. But when 2K20 comes out, I'm gonna have everything ready. Everything is gonna be good to go. Hopefully we can make a bit of progress this year. As I said at the start of the video, NBA 2K20 goals will be coming out soon. Best of NBA 2K19 will be coming out soon. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm gonna be absolutely blowing up in 2K20. At least I'm gonna be trying to. I'm gonna be trying to do everything in my power to do as well as I can in NBA 2K20. And I hope you guys will join me along the way. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. That was weird.